Hi guys, welcome to the eighth episode of the Getting Started series. Today we will be looking at design and future perspectives. So, if you want a career in design or if you are remotely interested in the word design, what does it include? What are the types of design? So, in design, there are various fields like UI UX. So, in UI UX, we usually deal with websites, apps, and the interfaces of them. Then there's graphic design, there is video editing, there's 3D modeling, there's product design, there's industrial design. There are a lot of fields. So, what's the major requirement in this field? If you want to apply for a company, if you are going ahead in design, what would you do? So, design is mostly like CP, it's mostly problem solving as compared to art. If you see art is more expressionist. People express their feelings through art, whereas people solve problems through design. And learning design is quite useful, as in if you are interested in coding, if you are interested in web development, you need to learn design. If you are anyways interested in job in general, you might have to create a presentation sometime. Having some basic sense of design can help you getting a project approved as compared to failing in the project. So learning the basics of design is, I think, important for everyone. So let's just start with some basic softwares which we use in design. It's not necessary to know all the softwares. You can just learn any one software, and each software has different time dedication. Some software requires a lot of time to learn. They have quite steep learning curve, whereas others require a lot less time. So just going through this list, we have Figma, which is used like in general design software for making applications, websites, making PowerPoints, making animations even nowadays. So Figma, there is a YouTube channel of Figma itself, which is very good. So you can, if you want to start learning Figma, you can go to their YouTube channel. Then there is Illustrator, After Effects, the entire Adobe suite. So the Adobe suite has a much steeper learning curve as compared to other softwares, but it is very powerful. So once you get adapted in any one software, you can move on to this. There are numerous YouTube videos available on learning these softwares. Blender and other 3D modeling softwares are also. I will provide there would be a link in the description to all the YouTube channels and videos necessary to learn this. But once you start, like I would recommend every day sitting for a specific amount of time to just play with the software, just explore the features, just learn what all possibilities are there using the software. Explore different design communities, go to Behance, go to Figma community, see what other people are making. If you see something interesting, if you see an interesting logo, if you see a nice login page, take a screenshot, try copying that. When you start learning a software, the best way to learn a software is by copying. Just go to other people's work and try to see how they made it. So moving on. So once you have a handle on the software, you know the basics of design. So once you have learned all that, you might want to move on to actual projects. To do an actual work in design, in our college, there are various ways. The most common or the most easiest way is through clubs. You join some club, there is always some design work. Whatever any club does might require design. If they want to conduct an event, they might have to release a poster. They would need to design the poster. They want to release a website, they need to design a website. If you want to release a video, there might be video editing. So whatever project any club or any community does requires design. So once you get into a club, the good thing about clubs is there would be seniors to teach you. You would have a mentor. At this early stage, having a mentor is much more useful, as he or she can guide you through your learning process, give you resources, and also tell where you are going wrong. The most important thing in design is feedback. Once you have a mentor, you can have feedback on where you went wrong. I remember when I used to start doing design, I used to send my design to mentors. I had to get paragraphs and paragraphs of just like mistakes made in that design. So yeah, design is quite humbling profession. Uh, but yeah, in the initial stage, having someone who you can show and learn from them is very helpful. The other ways of getting projects is a lot of designers self-initiate projects. It means they require projects for the portfolio in order to get an intern or in order to pursue design ahead after college. They need to have a portfolio. For that, most designers just take some problem statement and try to create a solution for that. So you can self-initiate, you can try anything on yourself. And some of our audience might be from BDES. They have the benefit of knowing design professors. You can ask your professors for projects. You can have like research projects. You can ask them how you can participate in design. And like you might even have assignments on design. In second year, we have minor. So anyone who takes product design minor would have assignments related to design. So there are many ways and many other ways you can find ideas left, right, and center just while walking. You saw a problem, you might design a solution for that. Design is just not what you see in website. Design can be anything. You can design a solution for like waste. You can design a solution. It can be a physical product. It can be anything. So if you continue in design and you want to become an designer, like as a professional designer, what can you do? So in order to, as I've already said, you need a portfolio. So to work on portfolio, you need projects. And once you start learning design, you get into clubs, you start working, you explore all the opportunities. You will understand how you can get more projects and how you need to make them into a piece. I will share some of the good portfolios with you guys, and there are a lot of seniors in our college who are pursuing design. And if you are from BTech, you don't need to worry that BTech people can't do design. Anyone can do design. You just need will and a computer. So I'm just going to end by saying, if you want to do design, you can start anytime. And the best thing about design is the barrier to entry is quite low. So you might take some time to get good, but in order to start doing design, you don't really need that much skill. You can start design today itself. Like you need 15 minutes to learn the basic software. You can just start making a login page or making any design. So best of luck to you guys. Thank you.